I'm excited for this interview, because Bishop is $500 a week is significant. I mean, just 500 a month, we already know how impactful that can be, especially when it's residual income, just for the average person. But
Right.
to be able to get that check every week, create some lifestyle change. So first and foremost, welcome back, everybody. We're back to our Get 3, Get Free movement. We're now, for the third time, interviewing my brother, Mr. Shaheed Salaam, out of the Atlantic City market. Good afternoon and congratulations again, Mr. Salaam. How you doing today?
I'm fine. And yourself?
I'm absolutely fantastic, man. I get the pleasure of doing these interviews, so it just warms my heart every time I get to do it. And the higher the rank, the more I buzz, because it just shows that what we're doing is working for people, and absolutely working for you. And the best part is, I don't know how much trading you've been doing, but if I'm understanding, I don't think you've done many trades yet. Is that correct?
No, in fact, I feel kind of bad to say it, but that's the reality of it. My working in the construction industry, sometimes doing 7/12s, meaning I might work 7 days and do 12 hours, a day, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when I come home, I pretty much go into flatline a lot of times. But just recently, I went through some of the steps. One thing I have to do now is actually do my demo account, which I'm supposed to do today. But now I haven't even gotten to that portion of it, although I'm super excited about going through the learning curve of that aspect of the business. And I know once, I'm a big risk taker. So I know once I learn that aspect of it, I ain't going to have any fear on whatever the coaches and the experienced traders tell us to do. I'm not going to have what I call scare man money. Sometimes people, they make investments and then you look down at their kneecaps and it looks like they're shaking because they're cold or something. Well, I don't have that kind of spirit when it comes to taking chances and taking risks. So I'm looking forward for that, to getting involved in that aspect of the business as well.
Yeah, I absolutely know you have the spirit of a lion, because you wouldn't be a bishop in 30 days if you weren't. I don't know exactly what the time frame was, but anyway, congratulations again, guys. You heard it from him. He has yet to make a trade and already at a $500 monthly residual, which speaks to the B quadrant of what we do, the business side of what we do. And so let's get right into it. Tell everybody, for those who don't know you, Mr. Salaam, tell them your name, a little bit of your background, where you're from, and then we'll jump into this specific project and the success that you're having. So tell everybody who you are, where you're from.
Okay, no problem. Shaheed Salaam, originally from Atlantic City, New Jersey, currently living in Williamstown, New Jersey. I have a background as in the social service field, 16 years of juvenile correctional counseling. 16 years of family structure counseling, 11 years of juvenile correctional counseling, and 3 years of family structure counseling, drug and alcohol counseling. I'm sorry. Kind of screwed that up. But anyway, been in the social service field for over 30 years, got involved in network marketing some 27 years ago. My first endeavor was in 1993. Got hit with the network marketing bug and been super excited about the industry ever since I've been influenced with it in 1993. Currently doing construction work, and I'm excited about the opportunity in Tradera now that I just recently came upon the opportunity that's attached to it. And so far, being in the business over 5 weeks, been able to hit the bishop level. I want to get Mr. Ramdas the exact date on that. It's been 5 weeks since I've been involved, and I'm just blown away about what's happening to me and what's happening to my family in terms of setting up an additional income, for me and my family since I'm involved in Tradera. This wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And 5 weeks is really record-breaking time. I mean, it's awesome to be able to add an extra 500 a week to your household in a 1 month span. And when you look at our comp plan, it literally that's like the trajectory. You get 3 your first week, help them get 3 the second week, you're already a Knight. Help them get 3 the third week, you're already a Noble. Help them get 3 by the 4th, 5th week, you're knocking on that $2,000 a month residual. So tell everybody Not too much detail, but the activity, right? What was it looking like? Because I know you had some help doing 7 straight days, 12-hour days on the construction site, but still having the
Right.
wherewithal. And more importantly, I think what people need to hear is you didn't just join a business, you launched your business and treated it like a business. Even after a 12-hour shift, 7 days a week, there's somebody who has an entrepreneurial background knew right away to not just sign up, right? You literally treated it just like a business, even with your very, very busy schedule. So speak to the activity that it took to get that done in 5 weeks.
Okay, absolutely. First and foremost, I want to give kudos to Mr. Dan Allen, of course, like I didn't do the last time, because he's been an incredible support system for me, by plugging me into the system that made it all come together. The systems that we have intra there is incredible. And what I simply did, Mr. Rambis, I went through the numbers. Like a lot of my mentors taught me in prior companies, is that if you go through the numbers, if you play that number game right, 10 to 15 exposures a day, you guarantee to get at least about 1 to 2 recruits out of that number, give or take. So I did that coming in my first a week in the business. I just contact everybody. I sent the 10-minute video out to everybody. People just actually hit me back saying, "Hey, Salaam, what you doing now?" I didn't even respond to them because I knew I had to get through at least about 200 to 300 numbers, or I wanted to launch that 10-minute video out to at least about 300 contacts in my phone. But I was able to get to 180, and that 180 assisted me in recruiting at least about 10 personal recruits. And from there, the guys that came aboard with me are guys like Mr. Todd Washington, Les Squires, Dane, Kevin Crump, and guys like that there. We got a coach, a football coach that's involved. Tariq also came aboard, and the numbers just started calculating just by me getting my 3, and then not stopping at 3, but helping them as they was getting their 3, and then it just all panned out into a beautiful picture there, Mr. Rambis.
Yeah, and absolutely. So what's funny is you came in with that sense of urgency, even working 7 days straight, 12-hour shifts, leveraging Mr. Dan Allen, doing 3-way calls, Zoom webinars like this. We literally just got off of a Zoom webinar with you and a young lady, Miss Queen, on your team, doing the same things. So the activity has stayed the same, right? You just rinse, wash, repeat. I mean, it's just that easy. And so the fact that the system is already in place and you're creating that success, it just lays out the blueprint for others to copy and follow right behind you. And I see that happening, like you said, in your organization. People are hitting rank, getting checks, using the same system. So obviously, Mr. Allen, myself, other people are also helping you out in this process. Kind of share why you had this sense of urgency, right? Why did you treat this like a business, which you're going to do with any business? I know your personality and your commitment, but why did you have such a sense of urgency, knowing that you had already 12-hour days and 7 days straight type shifts? You made that commitment right out of the gate. What did you see?
For the opportunity being so enormous, in the fact that I ventured off into a lot of opportunities prior to Tradera, and never had the opportunity to catch a company genuinely at the ground level, at its embryo level. I mean, it's like we still in the formulation stage, like you eloquently so say on all your presentations, and I see it. I seen it from the beginning. When I found out the amount of associates / members, however you want to classify them, that's already aboard. When I got in other opportunities, there were millions of people already involved. Years has already went by in terms of the opportunity of being launched and everything. It just hit me in a different way. It hit me so powerfully, because I knew that where this opportunity rests at, if I really treat this thing like a business and not like a hobby, I know that it'll definitely give me the financial freedom that I always wanted for me and my family in this industry.
Yeah, and the great part for the newbies, right? Think about this. I think about it all the time, how blessed we are to be here with Tradera and be experienced, because we know not to treat it like a hobby. We've like you mentioned, we're blessed to have this timing and positioning, and man, the serious folks are really lighting up the scoreboard with this project. But it's a blessing for the newbie, like somebody who's new to entrepreneurship or new to network marketing, new to business. They get it right the first time. What would you say to that new person, brand new out of the gate, who doesn't know that they have what could be considered the holy grail to network marketing? They hit it right the first time out, and they shouldn't take this for granted, right? What would you say to that person?
I would tell them exactly like I heard in many other opportunities. If you stick and stay, you will get your pay. Whoever the newbie is, if you stick and stay, you will get your pay with this opportunity. And don't worry about the little trips and the falls, the little bruises and the trips and the breaking of the fingers. Meaning this company's it's going through growing pains. So don't get discouraged. Don't get dismayed about whatever we're little computer glitches that we may be going. That's nothing. That's a kick in the bucket. That's a joke. That's funny to me. We pray sometimes for an opportunity at the ground level, and here it is. We all got blessed with one. So appreciate the fact that we got blessed with it. Don't get dismayed about any little trips and falls. You're in the right place at the right time, and if you stick and stay, you'll get your pay. Like I heard so often in many other companies, but this one I can say that with emphasis and feel confident in saying that to any newbie that just came aboard or taking a look at this company, Mr. Randall.
Absolutely, my brother. So, in closing, I concur. I would say the exact same thing to the new person, because you just don't know if life is gonna roll back around with a ground floor opportunity, right, in your life. And this could be that thing. I know I'm treating it that way, and our results are really showing. And I obviously yours are as well. And I'm just excited for the people who haven't even joined yet, the ones who are looking for something to change their life. We're creating a platform for those people to win. So appreciate your leadership, sir. I know you'll be not just knocking out Bishop, but creating some bishops in your group. And we look forward to doing those interviews as well. I know it might be early, but have you mapped out or even thought about a date for Duke $5,000 a month?
It's very chartable. It's easy for you to set your sales. I mean, when I looked at my contacts, I didn't even know I had 879 people on my phone. So I came in looking at Bishop, and I said, okay, I see when you get the Bishop, you're at the top of your blackjack table. You're right in the front of your blackjack table. At that point, with the numbers going from Bishop to Duke, okay, I gotta reprime my pump and just start shuffling the bodies as I bring them aboard. So I say in another, I'll say consider another 3 weeks, no more than a month. I'll say that we should definitely be able to do Duke within another 3 weeks tops, another 30 days because of the number difference, of course. So I got to up my exposures from 10 to 15 to like 25 to 30 a day now. So that's what I'll be trying to do. No matter how long my days may be, I'll try to make it my business to do the necessary counter so I can get the necessary results. So I'm looking at 3 weeks, Mr. Anderson. But I'll turn the call back over to you.
That's smoking hot, my brother. Appreciate your leadership, sir. We look forward to doing that Duke interview in a few weeks. And I certainly appreciate what you bring to the table, man, and blessing so many people. So appreciate you, Mr. Salaam. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. Congratulations on Bishop.
And thank you as well. And I appreciate that incredible presentation you done for me today, too, also. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Let's keep them going, my brother.
All right. Take care.
Peace.